Hi, this is Zach here from Zach's Traders Cafe with a look at some bulletin board hero stocks on Wednesday, the 18th of May. Starting off with Bacanora Minerals, and this was supposed to be one of my stocks of the year. Hasn't done much so far, but looks like it might do that quite soon. We've got this bull flag hugging either side of the 200-day moving average at 79 pence. We gapped through it, which is a very positive technical signal, and now we should head back towards the top of the range and the top of this trend channel from the beginning of December at £1. Stop loss back below 79 pence, so risking 4 pence to hopefully make another 17 or more. Next up, stock which I've covered now and again. Craven House looks like a bullish situation. We've got this extended support at and above the 200-day moving average for over a year now. Just a slight blip at the beginning of December, but looking very positive indeed. Rising trend channel heading towards 1.1 pence, at least initially over the next few weeks. You could actually raise that up to that spike there at 1.4 pence as a 2 to 3 months target. Any dips in the meantime towards the 50-day moving average of 0.68 regarded as a buying opportunity, and only back below the 200-day line on an end-of-day close of 0.61 pence, actually a delay or negative on the upside scenario. Fast Forward Innovations is next, and this has been one of my better attempts at calling the stock higher. I think it was around 4 pence when we started here. Situation now is that we've got a rebound off the 50-day moving average at 17.1 pence. Above that, we should clear the troublesome 20 pence resistance relatively quickly, and have a target at the top of this October trend channel at 30 pence over the next couple of months. Obviously, if you are cautious, you wait for a weekly close above the 20 pence level before pressing the buy button. But with the RSI above 50 at 57, it looks quite decent. Next up, Ithaca Energy, and here we've got progress within, sharp progress, in fact, within this rising trend channel that can be drawn from as long ago as September last year. Support coming in obviously above the 200-day 33 pence, 50-day at 37 pence, and actually coming in at the 10-day average 42.2 pence. At least while we're above that, we should hit 50 pence relatively easily. A weekly close above that targets up to 80 pence over the next month or so. Next contender is one that eventually turned round, or tried to turn around, Prospects Oil and Gas. I still think it's in a broadening triangle from November. Confirmation of the bullishness would be a weekly close above the 200-day moving average of 1.78 pence, so maybe wait for that. Otherwise, the target here as high as 3.5 pence over the next couple of months. But obviously, we want to see this 200-day line, maybe even just the 50-day line for aggressive traders at 1.49 pence broken before getting too enthusiastic at this stage. Red Rock Resources is next, a favourite of mine in the near term. I interviewed them quite recently. I interviewed him quite recently as well. Gone well despite that rising trend line in the March trend line in the RSI window, rather, bounced off that several times, broken through the 200-day moving average as well with this flag formation. We should hit 1.1 pence over the next 1 month or 2 months. Stop loss on the bull argument currently just back below the 0.5 pence level, and that upside target could actually be as high as 1.3 pence, so plenty to shoot for there, especially if we can get a decent end of day close above the late April high at 0.75 pence. Finishing off with stock which has been requested on Twitter by a number of slightly strange individuals, it has to be admitted. Situation now looks like we're crossing the 200-day moving average around the 2.7 pence level. Good consolidation either side of that black feature there over the near term, and the main positive here probably the way that after breaking the 50-day moving average at the end of March, that's the blue line at 2.23 pence, the shares have found support on multiple occasions above it, so that should take us higher. Be cautious on the stock, obviously wait for an end of day close or a weekly close above 3 pence, but overall it looks as though we're heading towards the top of this October trend channel at 6 pence over the next couple of months. RSI looks good as well with this March uptrend line and a bounce off it over the past week. That's it for me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.